Hey guys, what's up? Liru the Lance Corporal here. We're about to do our Iron Front op. It's going to be paradrop today, but that's not the point of this video. I'm going to just give you guys a quick timeline because there is a lot of controversy going on about the Star Wars Opposition mod, and it's a recent come out. Really, really good mod. I've already looked at it. There's still going to be some things that we're going to do with it, but this has popped up. And this is sparking a lot of controversy, but I want to be very clear about the facts of what's happened previously and why we're seeing this now and what I'm expecting the aftermath of this is going to be. Now, to give you a brief timeline here, I'm not rechecking everything to get exact names, but I'm going to give you kind of a guideline of what's happened previously and why we're seeing this now. There was a different game with a different studio with a different Star Wars mod that was released, and it got the same thing. It got a DMCA takedown from Disney, and that basically canned the mod's development. Why is that important in the past? Who cares about it? That decision is actually what caused the Imperial assault made by BHI, which is a different community. That was the original Star Wars Arma 3 mod. That's what caused them to back out of that project and cancel it. That's what they publicly said. It's unknown if they actually got a DMCA takedown. I never was able to find any evidence about it, but that's why the Imperial Assault mod was discontinued. Now, fast forward to here, this mod's come out. There's been, some YouTube coverage of the mod as it was built up. Mainly, I think they're a Russian community, but Red Bear Studios and another group, they, finally publicly released this mod. I got a copy of an earlier version of it 2 weeks ago from, one of their sources saying, and then a notice saying that they'd publicly be releasing it around this time. And this mod, I think, has only been up for around 24 hours, and it's already getting DMCA'd because I assume, it's caught a lot of hype and a lot of, attention, and that's attracted EA or Disney or whatever, and it's because they've announced Star Wars Battlefront 2. I would be willing to bet that Disney or EA are taking this mod down because they're seeing it as a direct competitor. It should also be noted that the Maps mod has not received a DMCA, or at least an update on DMCA yet. I will be looking around to see if they do, but as you can see, it's scenes from, like the Death Star. We've got some Geonosis stuff, Felucia, that one map, I believe Jakku, which was a DLC map for Star Wars Battlefront EA, etc., etc. Now, I don't know if that'll get DMCA'd or what, but here's what's going to happen here with this mod. It's going to get taken down. This is just how it's going to work. I would highly recommend you make a backup copy right now after the fact. Once it gets DMCA'd, I will be putting up a YouTube video, and, like I did with Imperial Assault, I'll have a copy up there. We'll even see if that gets DMCA'd at this rate, but, this mod should be publicly available. But the whole reason this is happening is EA and Disney are trying to protect their internet property, and you have the quote-unquote assholes like me, is what they would call me, develop, not only developing but help distributing this stuff, and they see it as a direct competition. And I've been working on something called Arma Front, which is, it's supposed to have Star Wars then Arma Front on it, which is supposed to be like an original Star Wars Battlefront style from Battlefront 1 and 2 before EA, and to try to bring that to Arma. So I've been now starting to incorporate this mod. But yeah, it's just because corporate greed, corporate money, they're trying to protect their property, etc., etc., and that's why we're seeing this. So I would expect that both sides are going to take the maximum wait period. So this mod will probably be up for a month tops. Like the Imperial Assault, you're going to be able to find it in other locations, but this is just how it's going to be. And unfortunately, it sucks that these things happen in the world, but I deal with stuff like copyright infringement all the time with music and other crap, and for YouTube, and a lot of other YouTube developers do it. It's not the end of the world. I can assure you that this mod is still going to be around. I will try to make sure of that, and if I can't, there's going to be literally hundreds, if not thousands, of other people making sure that this mod is still circulated. And I think Red Bear, let's see, the two guys that are Red Bear in this community, they're still going to work on this mod regardless of what happens, and there's still going to be copies coming around to, of this mod, just because it's publicly, DMCA'd. These guys, started work on this, I think, after Imperial Assault got taken down. So the fact that they're doing that just proves that they don't care. They just want to have a good time. We all want to have a good time with this mod. So guys, if you haven't already, take a look at this mod, make a backup copy, because this also happened with the KA weapons pack recently. Steam cut it, or I think they actually deleted it themselves, the producers, because it started getting some DMCA copyright infringement, blah, 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 takedowns. And they just ended up deleting it entirely. So make backup copies, because if Steam deletes it from the workshop, Steam actually goes into the workshop files and deletes it from your computer entirely. So I cannot stress this enough. You should make a backup copy. Anyway, guys, this is going right to right to YouTube, just as an announcement video. No edits, no whatnot. I gotta work back up. As you can see, it's like 3:03. I gotta bring the guys onto the server in about 27 minutes. If you got any questions about what's going on, what's happening, please feel free to write in the comment section. I'll be answering them. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally, help keep this mod alive, and take care.